So just taking a moment to arrive. It might be nice just to take a stretch or two, just to adjust how we're sitting or standing or laying, just to bring ourselves into this moment for our meditation today. It might be nice to open up our own meditation space, and we can do that by just lifting our hands to about a foot above the head and just bringing that meditation space around us. And just taking a moment to notice our place and space here today. And in our meditation space, just taking a moment to be with the breath. Just feeling the breath at the tip of the nose. Just noticing that cool air come just to fill the whole of our lungs. Just noticing, or maybe just being aware of how the body moves. There's that wonderful air bringing wonderful oxygen into the body. And just noticing and becoming aware of how the body moves when we breathe out. Just returning all those waste gases to the earth and to the air. Just creating that nourishment for whatever's next, and that wonderful cycle of the breath and life. I'd like to invite us just to be with the breath. It brings all that nourishment into our bodies. Flowing through our lungs all the way. All the way to the tips of our fingers, the tips of our toes. All the way to the top of our head. Just noticing that full body breath. And as that oxygen, that nourishment just comes to the whole of the body. I've just taken a moment to appreciate the breath. just clears and cleans everything that no longer serves us. Just returning it to the earth. And in this place of meditation with a full body breath, just perhaps becoming more aware of that connection to the earth beneath us and around us. Perhaps just noticing that connection. Almost like sending roots out down deep into the earth. And deeper, further and further, all the way down, past the bedrock to the core of the earth. And just noticing what we notice. For those of us who are visual, it may be colours or shapes of that connection just enlivens. Or maybe sensations. As you appreciate that connection with Mother Earth, just bringing all that nourishment. And if we choose, just allowing us to clear even more easily. Just returning everything to Earth in this moment. It's no longer useful, it serves us. And perhaps just making any adjustments to how we're sitting or standing or laying. However we are, just feel that connection and notice it. In our meditation space today, just inviting us to send that connection from the top of our head, all the way from the crown, all the way to the clouds and the sun, perhaps even further. The place of the source potential, that life force. And as we be with the breath, just noticing that connection from the life source to the earth, through us and around us. Within our meditation space and place today. And as we be with the breath, perhaps just setting our intention should we choose to tune and notice all those cycles in nature. And honouring this space today of that place of Perihelion, that place of moving to the sun. As the earth leans towards the sun, coming closer and closer. And just with the intention of taking a moment or two of just connect with our centers today and just explore what might be beneficial to lean into in this coming months, this coming year. Just inviting us, should we choose, just to connect with our heart center here today. Just gently inquire, may I connect with you, this wonderful heart center? And it's okay to do so, just going deeper and deeper with the breath into that place of that heart connection. Noticing what we notice. We get further and further into that place of our heart connection. And as we arrive in our heart center, just noting what might be beneficial to notice here. In this moment as we lean with the earth towards the sun. And just with gentleness and curiosity, just inquiring of the heart center. What might be beneficial to lean into in these coming months. Where may bring benefit to that heart connection. What we lean into. And just noticing the breath. That flows in, within, and around, all the way through our heart center, our heart connection. Just noticing what may be a choice to lean into more. And taking a moment to thank and appreciate our heart center for exploring these cycles with us today. As we bring our intention back to within us and around us in our meditation space. And from the heart, just inviting us now just to connect in the energy center of the mind. Connect with you here today. Just to explore these cycles of nature. And leaning in. And it's okay to do so, just connecting with our mind center, our mind energy, cognitive power. And just being with the breath as we go deeper and deeper, noting all that we may notice. And with curiosity, just noting what may be beneficial to notice here, in that center of the mind. As we lean with the earth towards the sun. And as we continue to be with the breath, just gain with gentleness and sensitivity. Just inquiring of our mind connection. What may be beneficial to lean into more in these coming months. And just noticing and feeling, becoming aware of that lean. And noticing any colours, any shapes, any visions, any sensations. Coming from being with that lean. And when we're ready, just taking a moment to thank our mind energy center, our mind connection. For all that these cycles bring us. And coming from the mind, just back to that space of our meditation space here today. Just being with the breath. And just inviting us now just to bring our attention and intention just to connect with that intuition center. Wherever may that be in the body for us here today. And just inquiring gently, may I connect with you, this place of intention and intuition. And we explore these cycles of nature as the earth leans to the sun. Just being with the breath as you go deeper and deeper into that place, when it's okay to do so. A place of intuition. Just noting what we notice, Any shapes or colours and sensations. We go deeper and deeper into that place of the intuition connection. And in this moment, in this place, within our center of intuition, just noticing what might be beneficial to notice here. And the sensitivity and gentleness, just inquiring with our energy center of intuition. What might be beneficial to lean into more in these coming months? And what benefits may these bring, these leanings? And as we be with the breath, just thanking our intuition center for our exploration here today. As we come back to being with the breath in our meditation space, taking a moment to gather all the resources and insights. And perhaps gently looking to see if there was a gift associated with all these learnings. Maybe one or several. It might be nice with the mind's eye or even physically, just reaching out and bringing those gifts into the body, wherever feels the best part to bring those gifts within. All those learnings from leaning in. Just noticing how they may flow around us and within us. And as these gifts integrate and assimilate, become part of us, just taking a moment just to complete these sentences. In this place with these gifts, I. With these gifts, I am. And in this place, with these gifts, I may cultivate. It might be fun just to notice what we may notice as these gifts continue to integrate in our lives as we be with the breath. And when we're ready, just bringing that connection from our life source potential, just bringing it back gently and slowly, just bringing it back to the top of our head and to our crown. Bringing that connection back to the everyday. Now we can always reconnect whenever's appropriate to do so. And just bring those connections back with that wonderful earth, Mother Earth, just bringing it back to the everyday. Just noticing how those roots may just come within us, still supporting us. So just return to that full body breath. And as we just make any adjustments to how we're sitting or standing or lying, bringing our attention to that diaphragmatic breath. How the air may fill the whole of our lungs. As our body moves, let your breath in and out. And just noticing the breath at the tip of the nose. As we prepare to re-engage with our day. To do so, it'd be nice just to bring our meditation space back, just by lifting a cloak to about a foot about the head. Just closing that meditation space today by placing one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. Just noting that place of harmony and balance. When we're ready, just opening our eyes to notice what might be around us. Taking a moment to stretch. Maybe taking a moment to make any notes. And if we have the time, just to share what maybe come up from us in our meditation today.